Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying our delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show. Happy Passover to all of my Jewish friends out there.
Happy Passover.
Every day, everybody's Jewish.
Everybody's Jewish.
We are let it Passover.
From the past, we move forward and have Passover.
And under and upper, all the uppers and downers. Don't wear that one.
Those are nice.
Get him the black one. Don't wear. We're gonna have one of our producers in here does hats, and they're for sale.
Hump day. Katie, what's today?
Huh? Hold on, back and sit down.
No, he looks like Granny.
It's hump day.
It's hump day. Woo!
He looks like Granny Appy.
Hump day. Happy
Granny
Wednesday.
Josh.
Hump day.
I see everyone is on a roll here today. What do you give me? Your driver's license? Ah, nice. We're going to talk about this?
Yes, we're going to talk about it. This is actually because of Josh.
Mao's vegetarian. Buy one,
I like
get
those
one.
places.
So we thought we go to lunch
Give
one
that
day.
to him.
Ah,
You're a vegetarian?
that place is good.
Here, this is for you.
Oh, there's one at FAU also?
And this is for you.
Wow, I know there's one at the mall. This is the one on Linton.
You're a vegetarian? No.
What do you mean, no?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to
Now
enjoy
what we're
this.
gonna do is, if you, how many did I give you?
3.
Two by mistake.
Okay, so give me one back. Maybe one to Miss Good Looking over there. But she's not a
Sounds
vegetarian.
kind of creepy.
Yeah, that is
You
kind of
really
creepy.
can't say things like that.
Why? She looks great. What the hell, man?
What's the buzzer?
Oh, so if I say she looks horrible, I can say
You
that?
can't say that either.
She looking good. I just call it the way I
Just-
season.
You know what would be better? You look very professional today.
No. She looking
What are you
hotsy
doing
totsy.
over there?
I'm trying not to get this. Trying to get this off the painting.
Thank
Breaking
you.
up the studio.
Thank you very much.
She's looking like $1 million. How's it?
She's looking good.
Thanks.
Happy Passover.
Amen. So check it out. So I went last night to this place. Now
To
they have
Mao's?
one. Yeah, they have one at the mall. We're gonna call him on the midday
She
show.
said there's one at FAU also in the food court.
And this guy is the manager, owner, son, whatever of the one in Linton Avenue, right next to Trader Joe's. And I was telling him about producers and schools, and he's graduating from FAU as a student. And he looked at me, and he says, "Stay right there." He comes and he gives me these cards. I have more, but on the way home, people started taking them. That's why I
Valid
said-
for dinner time only from 4 to 6.
Yeah.
So, I gotta get a hummus bowl though.
Only if you want buy one, get one free. You can get anything else you want there.
Well, he wants us to go. So Dawn and I talked about we're going to go as a group up there. He wants to meet us. He wants to know what to buy. He wants to bring food here. He wants to come here. I'm sure that he will do whatever we want when we get up there. But apparently he has these juices that he makes in the place. And there's celery and all this stuff. So this lady came in, and he was sold out already. He says, if you wait 10 minutes, I'll make you 2. And I said, boy, if Josh was here. You like those juices that they make?
Sure.
I figured. There's green, there's something called the beets. It's phenomenal. But I only go there for the falafel balls. the only thing I eat. Everything
Those are
else.
good.
Do you eat hummus? I hope you
Me,
say
I
yes.
eat- yeah.
Okay, because you
Yeah,
know it's the same
hummus.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I know, but I go for you get 5 falafel balls for like $3 or $4. It's fantastic. The
I thought
place
hummus
is
was chickpeas.
So is
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
is the falafel.
Is it? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Falafel is chickpea.
Falafel is
Oh.
fried chickpeas.
Oh.
It is.
That's
my
why it's
God,
better
I've
because
been-
it's fried.
Purposely been eating healthy?
Yeah.
Falafel and hummus
Falafel
are
is
made
like
from
healthy.
chickpeas.
I make a great chickpea broccoli burrito.
Really?
It
Oh.
is good.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Wow.
rancid.
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Sounds rancid.
I don't
The
know.
only-
Only go together in a
Chickpea and
Yeah,
broccoli, you
I
like
don't
that.
know. Like, do you put anything else, like rice,
Yeah,
beans?
no, I season it up. No, I don't put. I mean, you can add rice
It's
and beans if
only
you want, but
chickpeas and broccoli.
that's the
Yes,
main.
Braxton,
yes,
that's-
that's the main.
But that actually, he's right because when you are looking to not to raise your sugars. Now, I have a real interesting problem where I need something that I can eat at night, and then in the morning it burns slowly. So I found another dish that I had yesterday. You saw me eating it, and my sugar only went up 6 points from midnight to 6 in the morning. Now I know that doesn't sound like a big deal. It was broccoli, cauliflower, and 2 different types of chicken that I had, and it's delicious. Now, coming from me, it better be good because that ain't my kind of food.
Yeah.
And my sugar stayed at 130, 140,
No.
around there.
Here's the thing. Have you ever had chicken thighs? I think we've had this. Chicken thighs.
Yeah,
I used to hate chicken.
I love chicken.
I hate it. Because here's the thing. I have a pet peeve with dry meat.
Chicken
And when-
breast.
Yeah.
The white
Yeah.
is dry.
Yeah, the dry meat, and I've tried chicken breast. I'm like, this is disgusting. I'm not eating it.
But you get a
But-
dip.
Yeah, you put it in ketchup
You
or
put it-
So
barbecue
you knock
or.
or someone at the
No,
door.
I can't do that.
No, you
Because
know-
it's the dry meat, and you chew it, and it feels like little sandpaper granules in your mouth.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
But
But
maybe his
I
palate
do-
is a little more sensitive.
I
not a
do.
vegetable person. Thank you. You can also
I do the
make.
chicken thighs, and it never,
Yeah, chicken
It's
thighs
dark
is the
meat.
darker
it
meat.
never dries out.
It's just
Sure.
darker meat.
I can cook it for 3
There's
freaking
more blood in
hours.
that meat, so it doesn't dry up on you.
There's a
Because the
bunch of
chicken was
things you can
running
do with
faster.
vegetables. My dad started mashing his cauliflower with butter, and
Yeah.
now without potatoes, he makes it really
Mashed
well.
cauliflower
Yeah.
is delicious. You can also buy it from Publix. made.
Yeah, in Trader Joe's and
Cauliflower
Aldi.
is like my new go-to
Yeah.
with broccoli.
And you
Yeah.
can also do like a rice cauliflower.
It's the best.
If you do that with broccoli, it looks like spinach.
Yes. And so you have some chicken with no skin. I can't eat the skin. With some cauliflower. I can't eat the skin. I can't eat the skin. It's the part that has the fat and everything in there, and
It's bad for your heart.
The heart and diabetics have to watch their
Yeah,
heart.
mine.
But
Yeah.
I
People are
am
getting
happy.
older.
I am happy
So
to say.
sexy.
But I am happy to say this place is unbelievable. You're
good.
gonna love this place.
No,
like,
I've been there. It's good.
it's good.
It's good.
And then it's not. It's even better when you have a friend there and he sort of adds a little bit extra.
Well, I like it that I don't have to go to the mall to get there. That there's actually a freestanding one.
Yes.
Because me and the mall, it's like going, on vacation. You got a
I've
lot
only-
of people in one place at the
I've
mall.
only seen these in the malls.
Yes, me
Yes, in the
too.
mall.
This is on Linton
The
and Federal.
next to Trader Joe's. But
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
take a trip up there. He wants us to go up there. We're gonna go visit him. Hopefully we won't be out of town when we do it.
What do you mean I'm out of? Don't give me that.
You're leaving.
Here's what I love. There is
Yeah,
nothing
and-
like a
You're
son
leaving.
and his mother. Nothing. I hear you. I think of Aaron
hear him
and
too.
you. And you about your mom. There is nothing like
No denying.
a mother-son relationship. It is, and they're all special, but it's such a special
You
bond.
could be a thug. And
Right?
Mom says,
My
throw out the
dad
garbage.
and His mom is my dad and his mom is like nothing compared to my mom and her mom. It's like
Yeah. It's
I don't know, because my dad also has 2 sisters and they get treated different too, and I see it.
Every ball player in the world always thanks his mom. He never says, thanks, Dad. He says, no, Mom, thank you, Mom.
Right? It's like, and I heard you on the phone
Yeah, and,
with your
like,
mom
I
today.
think it's so funny. Every single morning without freaking fail. Sometimes they don't pick up, but almost one of the first things they do in the morning, either if it's on the way to gym or on the way to work or just taking an off day, just like call my mom and dad and see what they're up to, and it's just like. It's a phenomenal way to start the day. It really is. And sometimes we just have nothing to talk about. It's like,
I
just wanted
remember.
to see what you were up to.
I remember those days. My mother and father came to stay with me here in Boca, and every morning I used to play. My mother's has a favorite song, to put it in the speaker throughout the house. So she used to wake up and say, Adi, what is all that? I says, come, Mom, we're going to dance. So I used to dance with her every morning. Because you know something, you got to hold on to these people.
It's true.
Because when they leave, there ain't no getting them back. So
It's
it
true.
is what it is.
I was talking
But-
to Ashley's mom and dad, and he said the picture of me and Aaron dancing, he says every time he looks at it, he cries. It's one of those mother-son,
is
it's
what
one
it
of those moments that you take and you cherish. And I said, I will never have that moment again with him.
My father used to say, Freddie, you're making me look bad. So I have a picture of my dad dancing with my mother. And I made him get dressed up in a Miami Dolphin getup.
Really?
Yeah,
You?
'cause we lost, I lost the bet, and the Jets
Yeah.
were playing the Dolphins, and we had to get dressed. I had to get dressed up in Miami Dolphin gear. And he looked at me, you look funny. I says, yeah, come here. And I put the hat on him and stuff, and they took pictures. But yeah, listen, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Today is Passover, and you explained to me how this is freedom today. To get away from
I saw a beautiful post, and
stuff.
that's what I was looking for yesterday, so I found it again last night, and I sent it to you. It says, Passover is the festival of spring that celebrates light, joy, and most importantly, hope. As we see the leaves and flowers blossom, we know that despite the challenges of winter, spring, a time of new growth and optimism, is near. Passover reminds us that throughout our history and people have refused to submit to despair or a feeling that we have lost our way. And here's how it's timeless across generations and across all religions. Because back to Frank's book, you're back to the Old Testament, you're back to what it is and loss, and there's always hope.
Well, you know, understanding some of the holidays is important because there's a lesson to be learned. You know, Palm Sunday was last Sunday.
Yep.
When Jesus came into a town and they laid down all the palms and
Yeah.
rode in on the donkey.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Jesus never said he was the Messiah. He never said he was the king. He never said any of that. He says, if that's what you think I am and it follows you to be a better person, because he never said Christian, person, then do it. And it's important that you learn what Passover is about the enslavement and
Yeah.
the stuff that happened. It's really
Like,
important.
last Sunday, I remember I went to church. I go to church every once in a while because with my roommate every once in a while, and it's a really nice thing. And they were handing out palm branches to each and every single person in the church, and I
Sure.
found it quite interesting.
That's what they do on Palm Sunday.
You know, they got all the kids in the church to hand out palm branches.
It's just like Ash Wednesday when they do the ashes. It's just like Holy Friday. On Friday when I was an altar boy, I was in charge of the incense, and another guy had the bucket that the priest would anoint the holy water on the path. I used to do all of that. This Holy Week, I was in church every single day when I was 12. And I used to go in there and I used to do all the different rituals. But now that I've gotten older, I want to learn other rituals. I want to learn the Jewish. I want to learn because it's Ramadan. You know what Ramadan is, right? For the Muslims. It's a very important week. It's highly important. And, you know, this is a time when you put your arms down. There's no such thing as my idea is better than your ideas. It doesn't exist that way. These people that we've chosen as the prophets and leaders and David and all those guys, they never said to be violent. And I'm sorry that there are people that interpret it that way, but it's not the way it is.
How'd you like the music yesterday on Metal Lifestyle?
That lady is phenomenal.
Did you hear her? Katie, you weren't here, I don't think.
No, it's in the back.
Inspirational.
Isn't she inspirational?
And it's funny because if you stand next to her, her frequency is so high. If you're sensitive to this, you can see it. I couldn't stand next to her for more than 2 minutes and I had to walk away. She says, "You're feeling that?" She looks at me and says, "You're feeling that?" I go, wow. It's
And her
amazing.
light, her whole energy.
And the whale story?
The whale story is pretty amazing. She reminds me of a mermaid.
Listen, everybody
If
got
people
a
have to
story.
put a story to it, a physical being to it, but her light, her energy. So hopefully we're going to get her in here. So you can download all of her music at on Apple Music and Spotify. She's got a whole list of music everywhere. I think I sent you some as well.
She started her journey by vibrating in a tube on the spinal column. And they said to her, "That's an art." She says, "What?" She says, "I thought I was just doing a special massage." And apparently there's a science to what she does.
Interesting.
And she says, "I didn't realize that." Now they fly her all over the world to do it. So maybe she'll do that.
So we'll see. Try and bring her back in. What do you got cooking over there?
The hats.
Tell us about the hats.
Las gorras.
So Casey was in yesterday and she had this cute little hat on. I said, kiddingly, did you make that?
Where's your
and
black
she
hat?
says, yes. So she brought it on.
You want one?
Katie, she crochets.
Let me see if this fits.
You gonna put that over your hat?
No, don't.
All right, so how did you start crocheting?
All of my friends do.
Like,
I definitely need to make you a bigger one.
Why? What's wrong with it?
you look
You look like
You look like kind of like you're, I don't know.
I don't even know. Like
It's
Why?
like a monk.
Give me, open up
Like
the
what?
register.
A monk.
Open up the register.
Let me see. Let me see the single shot so I can see myself.
I don't even know what you look like.
I look like a little orphan Annie.
The sides need to be straightened out. The sides need to be straightened out.
Straightened out?
Yeah, they need to be like out. It's a bucket hat.
It's a bucket. I
Does
got
it look like a
hat.
bucket on Josh's head?
It looks.
It's different on your
really.
head though, Casey. When you wear it, it looks more like a bucket.
Should I make it like this so I can see my runway?
I think
runway.
you just need to have the right head for it.
Is this good or bad?
Try this is bigger.
So all your friends crochet?
Yeah, all
It's
of
a
my
thing?
Yeah, all of my friends crochet, and I'm like one of the last ones to learn.
Can I have the
And
purple one?
when the second I learned,
Which one you want?
gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it.
Purple? Okay.
You can try it on.
Side hustle.
Surprise
I
me.
love it. So what do you sell these for?
The bucket hats I do 30, 35, depends on the yarn, and for the
Thank you.
the beanies I
Oh, Katie,
do.
that's cute on you.
It is.
me
Thanks,
see.
guys. There's nothing. It was-
The beanies can go up to around 40, 45, depending on like what
What's
I
a
put on
beanie?
it. A beanie. I made like they're
What's a
all
beanie?
sold.
You don't have any beanies?
No, they're all sold. They're like my best
Like a
ones.
yarmulke
I
beanie?
feel like a
No,
good
like an actual like beanie that has like a little poof on top and
Has
Oh,
a
like a
poof?
ski hat.
Has a
sure.
poof?
Yeah.
Like
sure.
a ski hat with the poof on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to do with this.
You
Yeah,
need a
go
bigger
back.
one. I have a bunch of bigger ones that would fit you.
Fashion show with all our hats.
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, I need to throw you one. Hold on.
You feel naked without a hat on?
Yes. I feel like I am completely in the nude. You want to try one?
No, I'm good.
Try this one.
I want to see Don with a hat.
Let's see.
It looks like Paddington.
Oh, that's like a Baxter.
He actually has a. He actually has a head for a hat.
He does.
Yeah, see, it's
You have
supposed
a
to look
hat
like that. It's supposed to, when it fits you, it's supposed to look like that.
So the sides are supposed to come out a little
Ours is
bit.
too
You have a bigger head though.
Sorry.
No, it's
No,
good.
no, 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 no.
Look up my head.
I know. Grab the hey, grab the actual physical thing and lift that up.
Slowly, slowly. There we go.
And there's Baxton.
Look at that.
How long have you been crocheting?
Literally about a year.
Really?
Yeah.
What else
It
do
took
you
a
make?
whole summer to learn how to make a hat.
I
What
wanna
else do you
learn.
make?
Bags. Where's the bag? This is the bag I made.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's such a
Girlfriend,
60s bag. That's a
we're
hippie's
hanging out.
bag. It's to carry your stuff.
Katie, you crochet?
No, but we're gonna hang out now.
You want to learn?
I brought some yarn if you want to learn. I even brought
you
my
wanna learn how to
utensils.
crochet?
Yeah. The girl who did my top for the
I can
fashion
measure
show, she
everybody.
crocheted my top.
I think crocheting is back in again. Does it relax
It's so.
you?
Oh
Right?
yes. Oh
Knit
my
One
god.
Pearl 2. What is
Just
that?
the like having something handheld that you start and finish just like satisfies me.
Knit One Pearl 2 with the single stick. What is that? Is that crocheting?
That's knit.
That's knitting.
Yeah.
That's
What's
what
the
I do.
difference between crocheting and
Knitting,
knitting?
you have two. You have like two.
I didn't have to. I had one.
You're crocheting. You have one, and you're just.
That's what I
Just
did.
weaving it around?
Yep. You're literally just grabbing yarn and pulling it through
You pull it
holes.
through holes.
That's all you're doing.
I know how to do that.
It starts, so they're tubular and then you just put it together? How do you end up making a hat?
You have to go around. You have
got
to
it.
go it in rounds. You have to make sure you know your
Ah,
numbers,
so it's in a
basically.
circle.
It takes a little practice.
You need to count.
Takes a little practice.
Like it took a lot. Like when I first started, I like threw my yarn away and was like, I'm done.
Remember growing up and I would make pot holders and they would have the weaving thing and you'd weave them through and they're like
I
elastic
remember
bands?
those.
You all had those too?
I had those.
Yes.
I had
did
a. I went to a fun elementary school.
I used to make pot holders. I was like the queen of pot holders and then the keychains with
I
the
went to this
elastic
after-school program
things.
that had a bunch of these cool activities, and it was so fun. I
I
did a
can't
bunch of
believe
stuff
that
like that.
Josh is so quiet. You don't crochet.
You don't crochet? I can
Anyone
see
have
Josh
a
crocheting.
kid that wants a beanie?
You
Wants
probably
a little
untangled
cap?
it 10 times.
Do you remember those little dots
That could fit a child.
that you make something out of,
We all look like penguins.
and then you iron it?
I think
It's too small.
Yeah, if
Do
it's
you
a
remember
child.
that, Katie?
If anyone has a little brother or sister, brother
Or grandchild.
I
Pop
can
up.
even put the Nike sign on it. Like I can sew a Nike sign on it.
We get one for
That would be
Joey.
really
Joey
cool.
won't wear it.
I need to learn how to sew too, so we're gonna have to hang out.
Troy's
So
You get
it's
things
fun.
to
All
do.
you need is a needle, and you just
I know, but
Yeah.
I forgot how to sew, so like, I mean.
sewing's fun.
Does your mom sew? Is she creative? And
No, like no one in my family really knows how to. My grandmother and my mom's side said she tried to learn, but she said she just didn't know how to do it. You need to have the patience and like the brains, not like brains, but like I don't know, just stay
And Kate-
focused for hours.
Katie was in a fashion show and they did like a cute little halter top. You said so you can do clothing, bathing
Crocheted it
suits.
in like 2 days, and I thought that was like incredible. But she was like, "Oh,
A
look at
what?
something."
Crocheted a what?
Like a top. It was like a tube top, but like with.
See,
straps.
that's what I'm trying to start doing, but I need the time to like
Yeah.
watch a video and learn it.
I
But
had
like
the vision
it's
like a little bralette with a little tie in the back, Katie. It looks so
Oh.
cute
Yeah.
on you.
I made a little
Things
rug
that girls
for my
can say that
cat.
guys can't.
It's really cute.
Bralette.
Girl's little
Bam.
house.
Josh, I think we should get into business and we can make like women's bikinis and all these little. What's wrong with
I have to tell you, Josh worked so hard yesterday.
He told me, he says, man, I'm tired.
We had pulling Josh from one board
You were here
to
for a
another
while.
board. And you were going to do a show last night. I think you just got too late. We were here interviewing someone until 7:30, and I finally was like, I got to go.
Yes, we have a different platform. Hopefully she'll come. I don't think we can announce it until she decides.
I
But
was in bed before 8.
We were still here at 7:30. And you were here until like 7.
Yeah.
And
I
we
was
were,
on set till midnight.
Mike, the money coach, did a show last night, which was fantastic.
good show. Maybe we're going to do some business with the lady that's putting that together. We have new and exciting stuff coming.
Do you guys know anyone that would be interested in a self-defense class? Any
For
girls?
women only.
I want to see Bailey in a
Women.
self-defense.
Only
That's
women.
interesting.
It's only women.
I want to see Bailey in a self-defense.
Put the little one in it.
The little one. So he told me if he hits 10,
When is it?
well, we got to see if we can get 10 women and then he'll do it.
Correct.
Do you guys know the boxing place over here by Sunnyside at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do?
You know them? I don't know them.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. I
I
want
don't
to
know
go take.
them. I know of them. Sunny stopped knowing them.
I want to go take lessons in there.
Is it a real?
They have a real ring in there. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You and me, Josh.
Your
Hey.
Is that
You're-
where Vinny
you're-
used to go? Was right there?
your class weight is probably a little bit above mine.
Oh, there's a dolphin
What
hat.
are you trying to say here, Josh?
I'm not a Dolphin fan.
Josh, hang on.
Back's
What are you
not-
trying to say?
that back's
here?
not kind of
Can I try that
massive.
one too? Yeah.
What are you trying to say here, Josh?
You guys are gonna go in the boxing ring
What do you mean
together?
that class weight is a bit
That was a
above
good
you?
try.
You're probably a heavyweight.
What do you mean heavyweight?
You weigh more than Josh.
You weigh more than Josh. He's probably a lightweight.
Yeah.
You're like a featherweight.
Now,
I'm not a featherweight.
Yes, you're a
oh,
featherweight.
you won't be here. April 12th.
14th.
April 14th.
Does it look?
April 14th.
You look like you're ready to go on a boat.
Thank you.
April 14th. You won't be here. Everybody else who is here, the Beatles have John Lennon's movie coming out.
Paul is all.
John Lennon, Yono Oko? No,
Yoko
no,
Ono.
hold
That's
on,
what
wait,
you sent
something-
me.
I know, but hold on a second.
Oh.
The movie, there's a John Lennon movie coming out about the life of Yoko Ono, John Lennon, and some guy that she apparently knew.
Okay.
I don't know what the whole story is, and I don't want to talk out of turn, but the Movies of Del Rey are inviting all of us, invited, the crew, the house is invited, and they're looking for 50 of our closest friends to come up and celebrate this thing. They're going to have a DJ there. This gentleman is going to be, he looks just like Paul McCartney. He's going to be there, hopefully. and
Is
taking
John
pictures.
Lennon going to be there?
We're working on 4 Beatles.
Ah.
I don't know. If Frank comes, you never know who he's going to bring with him. So Frank could very well bring John Lennon
But
with
You
him.
bring the spirit of John Lennon.
But if
Spirit of-
everybody's watching, that night is a Friday night.
Wait, which night? Because the 14th is a
14th,
Friday. The
yeah.
12th is a Wednesday. So which night is it?
14, so I'm thinking of leaving the crew here at night, taking care of business, and I'm going to shoot up there.
Okay.
And they want us to go up there and to have some fun with this thing. And we get to see the movie, maybe have some popcorn, maybe take some film work. And they would like the cafe to come up in colors, or your shirts or the vests. And everybody, I want everybody to go to this thing on a Friday night. By 9 o'clock, you'll be done and you can go do whatever it is you do. Okay, it can be fun. The last time we did West Side Story up there, we had a blast.
Absolutely. You like West Side Story?
Yeah.
It should be fun then. So that's next week, next Friday, the 14th.
Correct,
You might be a grandpa again by then.
correct. I may not even be in town, right?
You may not even
Correct.
be here, so we're just going to see
And
what
next-
happens.
And this Friday, we have the vets deal. I got to call a veteran who wants to come in and maybe do some business about veterans that are committing suicide. And this gentleman has a program that helps vets get through that and everything else. So we're going to talk to him after the show a little bit, see what we can do there. But if you are a veteran, you are watching, or you know of a vet, I want you to bring them in on Friday. We want to salute them and give them thanks for serving the country, because this is a week, a holy week. It's time to give back, so I want people to understand what that means. And I promise these Korean veterans that are coming Friday, I promise them that if they bring 100 people, I'm going to house them in here somewhere.
Well, today on the Midday Show, not only do we have Frank Ruffolo coming, we've got Helen Archer, an astrologer, talking about what's going on with the planetary alignment. So a lot of cool things happening.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun day. Today's going to be fun.
All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, more on our morning show. Give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio B, and we'll be right back.
Vegetarian.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Yo, homie.
Do it. Go on the 3 cameras.
Good morning.
Go on the, go on the 3 cameras.
What's that one?
What is that?
It's Paddington.
Oh,
I'm trying to make a joke saying that I look like Paddington.
you kind of do, actually.
I'm trying to say,
There we go.
hey Josh, are you trying to say I'm as big as a bear?
No, but look
Are you
at your
trying to
beard.
say- Are you trying to say
Look
I'm,
at that hat.
Are you trying to say I'm overbearing?
Oh, that's good.
That's
Am
good.
I a bear to be around right now? I can hardly bear it.
I can bear to watch it. Listen,
That was pretty good, though, Josh.
that's very clever. Listen, if you want to see more of the
Blues Brothers.
Bluer Brothers,
The Brothers of Blues.
the Bluer Brothers, you got to come up with a name, because people were asking me yesterday,
The
are they
Brothers?
blue by this? I said, no, they
That
just
was great,
meant
you
to.
guys,
The
yesterday.
Brothers of Blues.
The
brothers
ADD
of-
brothers.
The ADD Brothers.
ADD.
Am I wrong?
You got.
I'm a bit more ADD than he is.
I don't know. The whole
You guys are
Paddington
pretty
thing was
equal.
pretty good.
Now, I gotta tell you,
What
Josh doesn't, when he doesn't know the words, and he can't read along because we take away his glasses, and we put sunglasses on him.
Actually, you know what? He had no excuse yesterday.
He didn't
Because
know the
was
words.
He was wearing his glasses under his sunglasses.
Did you?
Yeah, he was wearing his glasses under his
But
sunglasses.
he didn't know the rhythm of the beat. So what he does is he improvises. Like, I think it's clever what he does. If you look at it, it's very clever.
Yeah, it is.
It works.
I think the whole thing that you guys do together is
So
fantastic.
today, we're doing what song, Josh?
Are we gonna do "Take Me Out"?
Yes.
We're gonna do "Take Me Out" by Franz Ferdinand.
We're gonna sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
That's a song.
No.
Come on, we're gonna sing "Take Me Out to
hate
the
it.
crowd."
I hate when they do that.
Josh.
Stadium.
It's the seventh inning
I
stretch.
hate it.
Why? Don't you want Cracker Jacks and a hot dog?
I never liked it in Little League, and I never liked it in Little League. They used to do it in the fifth inning.
Yeah, but that's the fifth inning. Oh, because there's only
six
seven.
innings, like
Yeah.
seven.
I'm sorry.
You guys got a whole lot going on.
There's lots of
Casey, I'm glad you're here during the day. This is a nice treat for us. Freddie told me you were coming in, and I thought,
No, I challenged her to come in.
No, I wanted to because he said,
I bet her that she wouldn't. And she
What are your plans over the summer? You said you're going to Gainesville?
yeah, in May I have to go to Gainesville and I come back in July.
I love games.
What
I
do
have
you
to
do?
get in
You're
an
going to
apart-
Jersey
this weekend
this
for
weekend,
Easter.
And then you're going to Gainesville for
I'm going to the weekend of the 14th. I won't
Don't
be
look so
around.
thrilled.
The weekend of the 14th because I want to go to New Jersey. That I'm excited for. Gainesville I don't want to go
Why are you going? For 2 months?
because I don't have anywhere to stay for 2 months.
What are you doing? Summer school there?
No, my
That's
parents.
where she lives.
My
Are your
parents.
parents live in Gainesville? I did
I
not know
went to
that.
the loft. It has no bathroom. You have to figure that part out. But
I can come down here.
How charming.
that's how bad she doesn't want to go to Gainesville. I hope your parents aren't watching.
Is that what happened? Katie had that over the summer. She didn't. She went home last summer. Did you go? No, you worked here.
I was here.
But you were between apartments. I can't believe it's been a year.
I had to switch places
Oh, and
2
you
or
were
3
like
times.
moving a fridge.
I
And I
can't
had to
move
move
in
all by
until
myself and
July,
no one
so
helped me.
Don't you know
We
anybody?
offered to help.
Don't you
No,
know
not you
any?
guys.
Don't you know anybody that has an apartment that take you in as a roomie?
No, the roommate I am moving in with, she can't move until July. So
What about a different roomie?
I literally don't know anybody.
Or someone to sublet for 2 months for you.
I had advertisements out and everything. Nothing.
Nobody.
Nothing.
Nobody in here needs a roomie.
for 2
And it had a
months?
nice ad. You saw it. I showed it to him.
Maybe the ad is the problem. You need a real.
No,
cruddy ad.
it
You
was
get a
pretty
cruddy
cool,
apartment.
pretty straight out. I even asked for his opinion first, because
That's
For a
the first
sublet, where'd you
mistake.
put it out?
like I put it on I put it on my Snapchat, my Instagram, the FAU page.
Wow.
I did a lot. No one.
So you're telling me that nobody in the city of Boca needs a roomie?
Apparently
I find
not.
that hard to
Jackson, do you have
believe.
an extra room in your
Do you
apartment
know
to
anybody
rent
who
for 2
needs a
months?
roomie for the summer? Come on, Mr. Hat.
Well,
Put your hat on.
I am wearing a hat.
Put your thinking cap on. Friends that have an apartment that are looking for a sublet for the summer?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm getting an apartment alone, but I don't know.
Are
You're
you
getting
really?
alone?
Yeah,
That makes me
What happened
nervous.
to your
Roommate.
roommate?
it's sad. They're both gonna be going back to Atlanta.
Oh, so he's leaving?
Both of them.
Two of them?
Yeah.
When?
So what you're saying is you have
So you
When
have
are
an
they
extra
leaving?
room?
available.
No. no,
When?
Live with Baxton?
I don't. It'll be too painful.
What
When
do
are you
mean?
I
moving?
don't want to have another roommate after these two people.
Oh,
Why?
dang.
They're everything to me.
Okay, so find some new everything.
No.
You can't find a new
One of
everything.
these people I've known since freaking middle school.
Okay, moving on.
Oh,
So,
darn.
I want to live alone for my last year here.
No.
And then I'll go
No,
back
you
to
don't want to be alone. Trust me,
You're gonna hate
you.
the first, or you're gonna like the first week. After,
And
that,
after
you're
that?
gonna hate it.
And then we're going to worry about you.
Braxton alone?
I want to be able to go home and not worry about other people. And just say, okay, this is my
I'll
place.
say if you do room with him, he likes to walk around naked.
No!
I shouldn't have given you the mic.
Don't say that. I wear my underwear.
Sorry, he wants to have his underwear.
I wear my thong around. Leave me alone.
I think it'd be healthy for you to have two roommates. So you have
No.
one here, we find another one. What do you mean?
Josh.
no?
You want
Ah,
you
let's
would
go.
room with me.
That would be a dope
I don't
one.
have rent money.
Can you guys clean?
Exactly. So he couldn't even stay in the apartment.
How
Sell
much
a few
is
of your guitars.
no? First of all, you can't make a
Can
statement.
you imagine you guys living
You
together?
can't make a statement. I don't have money. If you don't want to move in, that's something else. Because money is always appealing.
You're already here all day. All you gotta do is sleep.
So kind of like you and what we do. I go home.
I mean, really,
dinner,
you're already here all day.
come back.
All you gotta do is go home and sleep.
Can
You
you
come here,
imagine?
you eat.
Can you imagine these two living with him? What a hoot.
Our neighbors would hate us.
Oh my gosh, the music would be amazing though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can see us jamming out at like 3 o'clock in the
Look
morning.
at that band.
Take me out.
Look at Josh. Can you even imagine?
He's
What would
thinking
you?
about it. He's
But think
thinking
about,
it.
number one, you have
He's thinking
independence.
about it.
You have
I see those
independence.
shifty eyes.
What would you do with
You have
Jack?
independence.
Jack would
That's
eat
just what I
everyone.
want.
Jack would have to come.
Oh, Jack? No, he used to stay at my mom's.
I
Really?
make friends. I would make peace with Jack.
You, Jack's the dog.
Jack is the.
Look at this.
I know.
He's-
I
He
know.
wants you.
I would make friends with Jack.
He wants you to do it.
I would
So
make
what
I'm the
friends
one that
with
needs
Jack.
Why don't
roommate.
you
That's
do this?
crazy.
Why don't you
I have a
do-
small bird.
Yo.
The bird would make friends
Homie.
with Jack too.
Oh no, my
like the
cat
bird, right?
will mess up your
I
bird.
love my bird. He's
Listen,
a
What do you
Your
got?
bird's gonna be gone.
Hold it.
You got a cat?
You got a
I have a
cat?
kitten. My kitten will mess
And
up
you
your
have a
bird.
bird?
I
And
have
you
a
got,
small
Well, I don't think he'll do anything. I think he'll just like watch it. Maybe
See,
like play with it with
like,
his
Cat
eyes.
may
From
be
what
a
I know
deal
about
breaker.
Jack, your kitten would be gone and my bird would also
What
be
kind
gone.
of bird do you have?
The kitten might be a deal breaker.
what kind of bird
Because
do
he
you
has
have?
allergies.
I don't know. He's
Oh.
so sweet, but he's also very
No, he just
aggressive
hates
to certain
cats.
people.
Well, you just have to grow up.
He's a
You
little
just have to grow
cat.
So
up.
rude to them.
Well, my cat is the sweetest cat in the world.
All right, we got to find you a sublet for a couple of
But hold on a
months.
second. If you try it for 30 days and see if it works.
A
If the
30-day
money,
guarantee.
if the money's right, if the money's right, and you work it out for 30 days, if it doesn't work, you're right back to where you started.
Rent free for 30 days?
That was a good one.
Well, he's gonna be living alone anyway.
Rent free.
Like, here's the thing. Is it strange that I'd rather live alone right now? I don't know what it is.
No, that's not strange. It's morning. You're mourning
What do you mean morning? Like
because
yes,
your friends are leaving.
I will
Well,
be
if someone
mourning
wants to
because
live
like
by themselves, they
it's
should
gone
live by
beyond a friendship. It's like a brotherhood we have right now. We care
Okay,
about
I
each other.
understand that, but it's time to grow up and move on.
I'll make you pancakes in the morning.
Bisquick.
First
So
of
do you
all,
actually want to? Because
Look at
right
him, look at
now, and I'm
don't
not
break
kidding
his
you,
heart.
the
Don't break his heart.
The only people I
Okay.
can see myself living with are people here.
Aww.
I can see, for some reason, I can see in my
I-
head right now, you, me, and Mayor for some reason.
I'll rent with you if it's
Okay.
$100 a month.
Good one.
In Boca Raton!
I'm not going higher than that.
In Boca Raton!
I'm just letting you know right now. I'm not going any higher than that.
Where are we gonna live? The railroad station?
Talk to them too then.
You really
Listen.
think you can stay somewhere for $100? You gotta be out of your
No,
mind.
He's paying for the rest of it.
That's not how it works, buddy.
You're staying
Welcome
alone
to real
already.
life.
You're,
Welcome to
you're
real
staying
life.
Hold
alone.
on, we'll talk about it off the air. Stop putting your laundry out there. Relax.
I can clean. I can cook.
We'll figure out the numbers.
Okay, here's the
Did
thing.
you guys
I
know?
clean. I
cook-
cook. Let me tell you how I
If
got
you
this.
cook
What is
each
it?
and every meal for me. Hang on,
Let me tell you how I got this dishes clean. I
Mr.
clean. I
Josh.
cook.
Mr. Josh.
Josh, listen to him.
If you buy all the food,
No!
cook the food,
No.
clean the apartment, vacuum,
Oh, I
everything,
can cook. I can.
I will think.
I got this.
I will think
Listen,
about paying.
hold on.
Do you remember Donkey from Shrek? And he goes, and in the morning, I'm making wops. There you go.
Listen, Lucy, listen. Calm down. There's an offer on the table, it just has to be massaged into place. But I think it's a good idea because number one, it's very difficult to find apartments right now. Trust me when I tell
For
you.
cheap.
Did you look on Indeed or
I'm on Zillow.
Zillow
Forget
for
about Zillow.
Why? What should I use?
Because you can't find it. They're too expensive.
I'm finding good
Craigslist?
things. I just need roommates.
No, those are
And-
just.
or
those are
Craigslist
just
for sublets?
pictures.
Yeah, but you have
It's just I feel like I don't really know too much about like renting an apartment yet. Like I'm still learning.
Trust you me. They
I
want
just
one
know
up,
a
one down,
lot.
security, and then an extra
No,
month
that's what
because
they're
they-
asking for. A lot of
Ask
places
Katie,
like
she's
a
doing it
large
now.
security deposit, like $4,000,
That's
like
right.
$4,000 before I move in. I'm like,
Stay where you're
oh,
living.
For
So
security?
hold on. So we'll talk about it off the air. All I'm saying, if the personalities will work, and it does work, you go from there. If the personalities don't work, it's a no.
How come she gets to hide on camera?
Who, Teddy?
She's blowing her nose, and you don't want to see this. You don't want to see the looks like a yarn.
Oh, God!
Play the
press the
instrument.
button.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he said.
All right, so
Something gross.
So
So
we're
we'll
gonna figure
talk
that
about
out.
that later. Yeah, just relax.
Katie, how's your apartment hunting going? Done.
It's done.
Signed?
a
Where are you
place-
moving?
Well, I'm
Delray.
not gonna say that. out
Delray.
loud.
Not the address, city.
I don't want anyone coming after me.
Are you moving to Delray?
It's in Delray of some kind. That's all I'll say. Some area in Delray, and I still have to set up my electricity because I was a little late yesterday.
Yes, because they close at 5.
I know, but
You see? they
whatever.
close at
They
5.
wanted me to say my social security number over an automated thing, and I was like, no.
They're gonna need that because there's the only
No,
way
I
to
know, but I didn't
identify
want to
you.
do it to like not an
I know.
actual person.
I had a big fight. I had to get an attorney because they wanted me to do that in Puerto Rico for something that went down. I said, I ain't giving you that. Automated or not. Like, yeah, I don't know you.
I know. But it
We're
becomes
almost
just
there.
commonplace. Everyone needs everything.
But Katie, if you're afraid of people tracking you down, get a dog as nice as Jack.
No, that's just gonna
No,
be a barrier because if they want to
See,
track you,
like-
they track you.
I'm good alone.
Get a ring.
I'm good alone.
A ring.
A ring, like the
Oh, that you put
doorbell.
on your
I was like,
I thought she was getting
seen-
engaged.
No, like
get,
the
get her in.
Well, that too.
I've seen funny like videos from Ring
Oh
where
my
people like are
God.
leaving their house. They're like, "My mom going like to the bar," or whatever, and they come back at like 3 a.m. They're like, "Yeah, I'm like drunk and like whatever," and like they just like go back in. They're like wearing like a hat and like
So are you gonna do that if you get that?
no.
Katie, what are you doing this summer?
The summer?
We're not allowed to go back to Texas. When you and I go to Texas, things go haywire.
Yeah, you
then,
come
then
back.
it takes you and I a week to
Okay,
get back on our feet.
Well, we have an apartment, so we're gonna be here.
As of when?
I'm moving in May 12th, so
Wow.
my dad's gonna come in and
Oh, we're gonna get to meet your dad?
Do you remember last year you moved her with the cart? And I don't remember, so a couple of you guys went and moved her from apartment to apartment. It was just you? Just Josh?
What didn't you ask me to help?
Muscles.
I would have helped.
Huh?
I would have helped. Why didn't you ask me
Yeah,
to
but
help?
how convenient. He's going to Boston on the 14th.
Of this
Something on the
month.
14th.
Well, she's moving on the 14th.
Of May.
12th.
Okay, I'll call my uncle and tell him to cancel the
No.
entire shoot.
Well,
Yeah, what are you doing, by the way? Let's talk about that. You've got a
Okay.
big opportunity.
So, this is a legit Hollywood type film. It will be going places. I will be on the list. I'll be doing gaffering. I'll be being extras. I'll be assistant. I'll be doing a whole bucket load of different things. And it's just, I'm kind of just going to be like, whatever they need me to do, I'm going to do. And
What's the
it's
name of the movie? Do we
exciting.
know?
It's called Whisper.
Whisper.
A horror film?
Whisper. Yes.
Ooh.
Let me see if I have a picture of my uncle in costume.
I'm just thinking of a side-by-side of you and Paddington on WhatsApp today.
Who's Patty?
Paddington. Him and
Paddington.
Paddington side-by-side on our
Yeah,
IG.
but like for some reason,
Put
I
his
see
face. Take the dog's face out for him. The bear's
Paddington's a
face.
bear.
I know. Take the
I-
bear's face out and put his face out.
For some reason, I see me and Josh as almost like living together is almost like a Drake and Josh type thing.
Yeah, but he's gotta contribute.
Listen, I got some breaking news.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has to do what?
You gotta learn how to live in
Cooking.
an apartment.
What's your news?
I got breaking news. What are we in? April 11th, we have a visitor coming in from California.
Oh, big news.
Big news. It's going to be Kendra. Kendra is going to be here on the 11th. We're going to turn it into Kendra Day. So we'll put us up pictures and stuff like that. She's going to talk about what's going on in her life and all the parts that go with that. She actually asked me what day she could come by. She's going to be here till the 19th. So I picked the 11th. So we're going to have some fun on the 11th.
Nice. And today we've got a new show starting. It's called Wisdom Cafe with Arthur Tassinello today at 3 o'clock. And it couldn't start on a better week than Holy Week, where everyone is about hope and faith and light and now wisdom, finding love and
Did you plan it
happiness.
that way or it just happened?
Do I ever plan anything that way? Some things, but this, no. This just happened to fall into alignment. Like, things have been lately.
And I heard a rumor that Katie's going to bring back her Stress Less and Decompress.
I'm thinking Casey should do a crocheting segment on that.
That may be a good part to add to that show.
What day? Or what show?
For
On
her
Katie's show, you guys
You've
can
never
coordinate
been.
that.
You've never been on that show.
What
'Cause You're
time?
always working.
I don't know. You guys got to
You've
figure
never
that
been
out.
on it.
No, like I just want to make sure I don't have a class.
I don't know. You guys figure it out amongst yourselves. You can always record it and pop it in as a recording.
An important show for a lot of different reasons. And
You know, there are
Just,
things.
like, crochet something and like record it and
Yeah.
then just like time lapse it. And just, like,
I don't know. You guys think about it, how it's relaxing.
well, she'll tell you about what the show's about. And we had some other elements. We got new shows going with Mayor has his show, which is pretty cool. And then you have What's Poppin' with
On
G-Man.
Thursdays.
G-Man is so funny. He makes a show about everything you guys do. So if you have a show, he makes a show about that.
Oh,
If you have
yeah.
a film like that stuff, he's gonna
I
ask
asked him
you
about that too.
put it
I told him
on.
about that.
He's funny.
On his show.
And we've got Darlene Diak coming today from Domani Motorsports.
Yeah.
Somehow I end up in the strangest places, and if it were anyone other than me, you'd wonder how I ended up in these weird places at weird times, but it always seems to make sense at the
You
time.
went north and ended up south.
I had to go to memorial service southwest. Somehow I ended up south.
East.
I don't know how I
Southeast.
ended up there in the middle of a rainstorm, and there I was. I took a picture, I sent it to her, and we need to see her. So she's coming in today. So sometimes, like on Facebook, when I found Felicia yesterday, a click, 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 and then she walks into the studio just randomly. I know. Some things that just make no sense unless you're in my head, and then they make perfect sense.
I was going to ask you about the kids that interviewed yesterday. The young lady who is on the King label. Did you guys like the music? Did you like what she put together? It was really clean. That's what I love about it. I asked Chelsea Square here, C Square, if we could use it for the morning show.
She said yes.
She did?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you. Did she say yes?
But the people gotta just appreciate producers, because those are the true artists of creating new songs nowadays, because they create the music and everything, and they just have singers come in and they sing over it, and people appreciate these singers over everything for
But
whatever
she wrote
reason.
that music too, right? She put the whole thing together.
She put the lyrics together and the melody,
Yeah.
but you take her singing out, the whole song is by someone else, and that's what people don't understand. They don't appreciate producers nowadays,
Really?
musicians.
I didn't know that song belongs to somebody else.
But what I loved about her message was urgency. She had 20 minutes to write those lyrics so she could
did?
perform with
That's
right with the guy
that's
who did the
amazing.
beat, and she knew she had that moment and that opportunity. She had to take it because 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it had to be recorded, done, produced, edited by the end of that day. And if she hadn't taken that opportunity, none of this would have even come to be. So I thought
Okay.
that message was pretty strong.
I have a picture to show you guys. It's my uncle in makeup for the movie.
I'm scared. Let's see.
Let's see it.
I hope so.
Well, why don't you
I'm
ask
not
him?
gonna show it.
Why don't you
Show
ask
it.
him and we'll put it on the midnight.
No, just show it.
No, because he doesn't know if he's allowed to talk
Yeah.
about it, much less show stuff about it. So then you ask. It's better to ask him so he doesn't get mad at us.
True. I'll just show Katie.
That's wonderful. Also, I wanted to bring up the two kids that were here that did the video. They were at the door. They were watching the video that you and Katie did for Triple C. And they kept their eye on it, and they were like, he did this by himself. He said, well, he had a group of guys, and he had a couple of people helping him, but he put it together, and they were impressed. They said, wow, this was shot really, really well. How long has he been doing it? That's his first. This is absolutely no way. No, that's his, yeah.
You meeting the doctor on Saturday to work on that piece?
Yeah, Saturday.
Nice.
That
Because I
piece,
saw the one that they did.
yeah.
Use your mic.
It needs some work. But the nice thing is that I volunteered you to work with them if they have a whole crew and everything else, that you will explain the ifs, the ups, the bumps, the this, the that. And I also said to them that he showed it to a group of us. Remember the guy who did that film, Alzheimer's film? He was here that day as well. And there was a lot of things, and he listened. He had his fingerprints all over it, but he listened to some parts on it. And it worked really, really well. And when I explained the circumstance to that song to them, and Cece and his wife, and she had that surgery and everything else, they said, wow, this thing has a lot of feel. So
Did you hear
That's
that's Braxton.
Baxton? What are you listening to? A bird?
Oh, we're on the air. I'm going to do that when you do your cooking show. I'm going to put a bird on there.
Sometimes. All right, you ready to wrap this up?
We might as well, because apparently we're not
The show's
entertaining
going to
him
the
enough.
birds. All right, have a great morning, everyone. Tune in today. We've got a great show lined up for you. We're talking about spiritual awakening. We've got Frank A. Ruffolo. I'm going to talk about Tres Archangelis. We had someone in yesterday, and he was on Meta Show, the gentleman who was in that bad accident, and he loves Orion's belt. And I want to talk about the meaning behind Orion's belt, because I was never into the stars or understanding the constellations, but apparently there's a whole lot to talk about.
There's the North Star and everything.
All right, more to come. Have a great morning, everyone, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.